There's no window here, huh? Huh.
Oh, I didn't even turn this one on. I'm sorry.
That's fine. So my name is Esther Chimuko. This is my senior year. I study electrical engineering and I'm from Japan.
So, how would you sum up your 4 years here at SLU?
So freshman year, to be honest, I was not comfortable. Well, one is like I was born and raised in Japan, so I don't know any I don't know. I never had a friend who is black, to be honest. Like I had it, but she could be or he could be half Japanese, so I didn't know how to communicate with anyone here. Cause I sense that whenever I'm talking with white students, Asian students, black students, there's like a different vibes that I feel it. So I have to I have to get used to it. So I never felt like I was fit in till I found out like African Student Association, Black Student Association, Asian American Student Association. But then there's like a hole between. I kind of sense it like there's like a disconnection, and I'm also international student too. So like there was so many confusion for me. Now I feel much better, much better. I'm happy now, but freshman year I did not feel comfortable at all because like it's not that diverse, to be honest. First, like I really wanted to come to America to get a degree. That was my dream because like I mentioned earlier, like in Japan, like if you're not 100% Japanese, society doesn't accept you. So I'm not one of them. Like I can't. But then in Japan, I won't be able to become like engineer. So, and then SLU, like I had a friend who graduated from here and she is Japanese. And she was the one like told me and gave me a connection. And then came here, like I really liked the campus. And then the administrative were nice to me. So, and my family lives close here now. So then I was like, okay, this could be nice. And yeah.
What does Black at SLU mean to you?
Black at SLU? Well, I guess, to be honest, when I heard that, it made me so comfortable, I guess. Black at SLU, like, it's my people. Or, like, I can be honest, because sometimes I can't be honest with different people. Black at SLU, like, that's why I'm having this document with you, just because, like, I can be honest. So, I don't know, comfort. That's how I feel.
In this country, you would be classified as a Black woman, and the fact that you are a woman who's mixed, are there times where you have felt you're not the same or different amongst your peers or among your multiple communities that you belong to?
Oh, I feel that moment every day. like to be honest, like when you look at me, I look black, like I'm black, right? But then like I lived in Japan for 16 years. So inside of me is like, I could say 80% I'm most Japanese. The way I think is more Japanese side. When I first came here, when people talk to me, they will speak to me like I'm African American, but I was not. Like I was fully Japanese inside of me, and that really like, I don't know how to handle. And like right now, when I don't know people, like let's say I met a person today, and most of the people assume that I'm from here. Cause I guess like my accent got really better. It used to be really bad, but now it's better. So every time when I met like people, I have to say that I'm from Japan first, just so that they know that like, cause there's some time whenever I'm talking with like a Black student at SLU, there's like, I know that they are confused whenever I'm saying something cause they don't know where I'm from, but they assume that, like most of the people assume that I'm from here till they hear my accent. So I have to say like, hi, I'm from Japan, and then I can start my conversation because I don't want them to confuse or take it wrong.
Do you feel that your experience is quite common amongst many people in the Black community? Like that?
I guess, yeah, in a different way, I feel like it because like, again, like you can't really assume people by the way that they look, right? So when I look at you, yes, you are a Black student, but then again, like I don't know your background too, but by the way we talk more, then I get to know you. So I feel like a lot of people feel the same way in a different.
Do you feel that there is some tension between the Black students or multiple Black organizations here? as far as
Like BSA and ASA?
BSA and ASA? Or,
Yeah. Well, how do I say this? When I first went to BSA meeting, I felt like they weren't welcoming me at all just because I don't have that way I can communicate with them. I look black, but like I have more Asian side of me. But then in the ASA, like even though I am from Japan, they welcome me more. Cause like ASA, they are understanding the background of like, okay, so she or he is from here, so having a different mindset. So like they understood me more. But BSA, like, I don't know, it just didn't really give me, like, they were really like, oh, like, hey, no, like, not really. So I just never felt like I would fit in. And also, like, just seeing the group me, like, ASA is more calm, like, there's nothing argument going on. But then another group chat, there's like always, every once a semester I see something is going on. I feel like everyone knows this, but like when you have a conversation with people, you should have face to face, not through group chat. I don't know if they had this, but I've heard ASA and BSA should talk, but not only e-board, but all the members together, or all the black student at SLU should meet up, everyone together, and just, you know, like, how do they feel? Like, understand, like, other people, what they're having, like, what do they feel about good? Like, what, I guess, like, what is bad and good, and see that, like, what's the whole between. I know that like some of the e-board, they talk each other, or like, I don't know, a few e-boards, ASA from BSA, they talk, but that's just their personal opinion, right? But not the whole member of the opinion. So definitely I agree with you. I hope that one day they will be like BSA and ASA combined together.
CSA too,
yeah. Because right now, like, I always see the difference when I see African students and when I see BSA student. You know, like, I don't see we're in this together. I see something like divided, and I don't like to see that, you know. Before I came to SLU, like, I didn't have a confidence of saying something, like, on my opinion, because back home in Japan, like, they never ask my opinion. Like, in school, like, they will never ask opinion. They just say, do this and do that, and we will just follow. Here, they'll ask, oh, what is your opinion? I didn't know people would be listening to me, but then I see that, oh, people are actually listening to me. So, you know, I ran for SGA vice president, and like I did International Student Federation president and all that, because I knew not only me, but other like students have the same concern as me. So I don't know, like, that changed me as well. And United States, you know, people have responsibility to speak up, or like I saw protests going on, and that never happened to my country. So I think it's really good that people are expressing their feelings, because then I know like how they're feeling too, and then I know I understand what to say or what not to say, and what's good and bad. Yeah, but SLU really gave me an idea of like taking a responsibility, and also if you see something is wrong, we should all like step up instead of like complaining, taking action, I guess.
What would be your advice to somebody if they come and they have like probably a similar experience to you, as far as if you were to think of a freshman who might feel the way, you know, Esther felt as a freshman? What would be your advice to them?
I guess don't be afraid. That was the biggest thing, because when I first came, most of the people around me was white students. And I was very, very, I feel like I was lost. Like, I don't know, I didn't know what to do. But then like, I realized that like when we all get into the real world, we're gonna be working with so many different people from different backgrounds, right? So I had to like, I don't know, get used to it. And I had to like step up and like meet many people, because if I didn't take an action and didn't do anything, I wouldn't be able to meet with you, like everyone. So don't be afraid, and one day you will meet people that you were like you wanted to meet. I met so many amazing people like this past year. So you know, if you feel like you're not fit in or feeling uncomfortable, you are not the only one. There's other people. So just talk, I guess. My friends are like my family. Friends, really important. Freshman year, I really like didn't care about making friends. I just wanted to get a good grade and then leave school. But now, like, you know, I've stressed a lot during the final exam. But then the reason why I was able to make it because of my friends. I had really close friends. And you know, I have a lot of friends who's from like Mexico, China, Korea, Nigeria, like everywhere. And I see different language speaking around me. And that's just amazing to me. Like, I feel like this is my home where I am because I feel comfortable.
Anything else before I ask my final question?
No, I think I'm good.
Is Trevor a good filmmaker?
Amazing, すごいです、すごい。素晴らしい。はい。